Here we see that, this person, if you see him, he looks like an average person. Doesn't look overly righteous. Certainly doesn't look like he's a Talmud, of a Talmud, or has any connection to righteous people. You just say, okay, he's a regular Jew. He's an old-timer. But many times you'll see that these people are connected to very, very righteous people. And the Chazon Ish says that connection has impacted them. That connection has impacted them to such a point where the humility that they have, the generosity they have, the whatever it is that's good about them could very well be because of that connection. And one of the main things is because this connection has compelled them to fear all violations of the law. Whatever they learned in their grandfather's house, in their parents' house, whatever they learned, they do it because of that. They don't do it because it's written in the Shulchan Aruch. They don't do it because they heard it from some big great rabbi. They do it because they learned it from whatever source it was. It could be their teacher, it could be their rabbi, it could be their mother or grandfather or whatever it is. Whatever that original source is, they heard it there. That's why they do it until this day. And for them to forsake it is incomprehensible. No chance that it's going to happen. There are some people that have traditions. We tell them, listen, by the way, you don't really need to do it. Like there's a tradition among women that are, from the previous generation that the cleaning for Pesach is, is so extreme that it literally almost brings back the woman to slavery because of how extreme they are. They start cleaning places that don't need to be cleaned, behind the refrigerator, inside they unscrew the closets, they clean the walls. I mean, who eats off the wall? You don't need to clean the wall. But there are certain women literally that I know firsthand, certain women that take a toothbrush and start cleaning the floor with a toothbrush. Cleaning the floor with a toothbrush in preparation for Pesach. They start 3-4 months before Pesach just to make sure there's no Chametz. Chametz, there's no germs there. But again, if you tell these righteous women, listen, you don't really need to do that. I mean, you need to make sure that all the chametz is gone, it's not out of the house, but you don't need to, use a toothbrush to clean the floor or clean the walls or the rooftop or like that stuff. There's no chametz there. And they look at you like, what do you mean? I don't have to clean. What do you want? Chametz in my house? No. There's no chametz on the wall. There's no chametz on the floor. You don't need to do it. You don't need to redo the closet and fix all the towels all over again. Like, it's not necessary. The towels don't have chametz. Nobody eats towels. You don't need to redo the whole garage that has no food in it. And just tools and all types of oil. There's nothing there. There's no chametz. And they look at you. I've been doing this my whole life. You're going to tell me how to clean for Pesach? And they look at you. It doesn't matter if you're a big rabbi, small rabbi. It doesn't make a difference. Look at you. Like you're a sinner. Like, what are you talking about? I cannot clean it. This is how I clean. This is how my mother cleans. This is how my grandmother cleans. This is all the way they can tell you until Moshe Rabbeinu. It's cleaning just like this. And they believe it like this is their Matan Torah. And you try to steer them one way or the other, you're wasting your time. I know. I've tried. Doesn't work. Some people literally, they turn their house into like a UFO. They put tin foil on everything. Everything. It's like you start thinking maybe it's radioactive. Are we even allowed to be here? Best yet is when you simply try to tell them anything. Many times they're so offended by the fact that you think you know more than them about cleaning for Pesach. Now, of course there's an halacha, but tradition that they have, that's what they hold by. And certainly, this is so long as it doesn't hurt the family, doesn't cause any problems, doesn't hurt them physically, it's not to the extent where by the time they arrive at the holiday, they simply are bedridden for the whole holiday. So long as it's okay, they want to do it, they can do it. But many times this causes a lot of hardship. So, sometimes you want to say something, but many times it's to no avail. Let me know what you think, and make sure to share it, because other people need to learn too.